Hi Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Just want to say to you a big thank you for everyone who supports me, by the way. Sometimes I forget to thank you all, and I just want to say I wouldn't be here without you. So let me pull one card for Taurus before I shuffle the rest of the deck. So I'm going to choose the top card. You got the Yin card. That's a very Taurus card, isn't it? Receptivity, Earth, not pushing, allowing. All those very, very, very big Taurus energies that you're here to master in this lifetime. It's going to be a little bit intriguing, Taurus, about what this is about. I always think there's something very interesting going on when that turns up, that card. Oh, I'm intrigued now. Give me 6 cards, please, for the sign. You know, no matter how many years I've been reading for, every reading intrigues me because they're all so different. So please tell me what's going on for the sign of Taurus. Okay, let's go on. Justice card behind you, which is Libra. But this is obviously, maybe some things happened to some of you. The Justice card can tell a story of something coming full circle. Yeah. It's upright, which tends to be something that's worked in your favour. It can be a legal situation, but something that's harvested, something that's completed itself. The gift is a Star card, which is absolutely beautiful gift. The challenge is a 10 of Cups. Okay, conclusion. The Death card is showing up in your relationships. 10 of Swords under the Star card. Don't worry about the 10 of Swords. A lot of people, not everyone likes the way that I read the cards. I do read the cards differently. To understand the 10 of Swords, I want you to understand the 2 cards that come before, which is the 8 and 9 of Swords, which anxiety, fear, and the 10 of Swords is the ending of that, especially when it's paired with the Star card. Something's completed itself here with that Justice card behind you. 4 of Swords, which is the Yin card. I want to go first to the Death card. This isn't your energy, this is other people's energy. So other people, what are other people going through? Five of Wands with the Death card, a little bit of a, it would seem there's other people in your life having a bit of a head and heart conflict with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands for these cards, there's only certain cards in the tarot that actually bring change, okay? The Tower, Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands actually is a card that generates change. I think some Taurus are dealing, there's something going on with the people that they're in relationship with. Because you're the Star card, so the 10 of Swords now, it's because a lot of people complained the way that I read the Tower card, and I read the cards the way that I read astrology. The two of them work together. The 10 of Swords and the Star card is about faith, surrender. Something has came full circle, and the Star card for the 10 of Swords is the ending of fear. Maybe being even trapped in some hell of a heck of a certain set of circumstances. And this is it sort of coming full circle and feeling very blessed, actually. The Star card, if someone's been ill, and I do a lot of readings for illness, there's a card that I look for if someone's going to go into remission, and it's always the Star card. So it's a card of recovery, and with the 10 of Swords, the ending of some sort of nightmare that some of you have been in. Give me a clarifying card, please, between these two. I guess what I'm looking for, probably something like the Ace of Cups, but now I've got the Three of Cups. Not far off. These people are flying free. And the opposite of the Three of Cups is a card like the Ten of Wands, where we were carrying behind us like 10 big wands, very, very stressed, like we've got something that's not completed itself. The Three of Cups is an image of people flying free, and they're flying free because some big burden has been released from you. Now the Ten of Cups is a challenge. So why is the Ten of Cups a challenge, please? Because the Ten of Cups is a conclusion card. It's but it is a challenge, okay? And it's with the Page of Cups. So there's definitely some sort of emotional issue is your challenge. And if that's the case, it's because it looks like you're dealing with someone, Taurus, who is going a bit through a little bit of a dark night of the soul, a little bit of a... So the Five of Wands brings change, but it brings change through stress. But it is a change card. And they're going through some sort of change. Give Taurus an advice card about how they deal with this, please. It's not easy when you're dealing with people who are going through some big process. Give me one card about how Taurus deals with this, please. Okay, so the Nine of Wands stood up. So you're going to have to, I don't know what's going on here, Taurus, for other people. But the advice is sort of, even though it's not going to be ideal, but for you to try and be in this Three of Cups energy, this sort of free-spirited, fun with friends. And you're going to have to let them deal with what they need to deal with. The outcome is the Four of Swords, okay, which is the Yin energy. It's about retreat. The Four of Swords can be a card of feeling very tired. So why is Taurus in this energy? Why are they so tired? Because the Ace of Wands, I'm sort of laughing. So the Ace of Wands is about a new... All the aces represent something new. The Ace of Wands is about passion, pushing through, fire, beginning, birthing something. So some sort of new chapter. And I wonder if because this is going on for you, other people are struggling with it, Taurus. Because it's not always often you get cards like the Star and the Ten of Swords showing up together, because it means one hell of a challenging cycle has completed itself. And the Star card is one of those cards. Now you hear comments like this all the time. It's about grace. Yeah. It's one of those moments in life when you suddenly feel this grace descending. And you might be a little bit tired because there's been some big chapter. That's maybe what the Four of Swords is about. But it's very, very clear that there's people in your life who are going through something. So give me another card for the people in Taurus's life. One card, please. Just... what are they going through? It's never easy when people that we care for, people in our lives have challenging times. Message in a bottle. It's like Taurus, some of you are dealing with a relationship dynamic and their heads are going in one direction, their hearts are going in the other. Could be a Scorpio, so the Death card represents, but we all have Scorpio. We all have an 8th house. We all have a Pluto position. And that talks about the part of us that risks intimacy, that risks sharing. And it looks like someone that you're dealing with is really struggling with this. And when people are really struggling with it, we can care, but we also need to look after our own well-being, nurture ourselves, care for ourselves, and then find a way to allow this Ten of Cups to become the gift and not the challenge, because it looks like something potentially will not come full circle. But some Taurus have just finished some big, massive chapter. Might only be for one of you watching, guys, and if that's the case, then we need to bless. And I'm so glad it's over. I'm so glad you've got this beautiful grace descending. And the people that, there's a reason why people go through dark nights, guys. And if any of you are cross-watching, if any of you are doing this, then what it's trying to get you to is victory, moving forward, overcoming. That's where it's trying to get you to. But sometimes our old life, we've outgrown it, but we've not made the changes yet. And that looks like what other people's energies are showing up as. Okay? Okay, Taurus, lots of love, guys. And thank you so much again. Bye.